Welcome to today's episode of the Young Diplomats of Ghana podcast, where we bring you to our journey in Germany. We're currently live from Bonn, and I have here with me
Meldon Agyarkwa,
Abigail Ayamba,
and Anne-Marie Provencal. I'm your host for today. As Young Diplomats of Ghana, it's important to note that our journey is not just about diplomacy, but also the fact that there's a fun aspect to it as well. And so today, we're going to discuss with you how we've managed to balance our life, our personal life, with the work that we're having to do right here in Germany and in Ghana as well. Let's go to Abigail. What kind of experiences have you had on this tour, and how do you think the balance is necessary for your upkeep?
Okay, so honestly, it's been very, very wonderful. Right from Kotoka, we didn't go through a hassle checking in and everything. It was really smooth. And getting to Amsterdam, then from Amsterdam we came to Berlin. But the shock was there. As soon as we got to Berlin, coming out of the airport, the cold that welcomed us, it was mixed feeling. It was like, oh my God, this is nice. It was crisp. It was exciting. And straight from there, we went to BMZ, we went to GIZ. It was insightful. It was fun. We've had a couple of fun times. I'm sure as we go on, I will say them. Yes.
Right. So personally, my fun experience was when we took the bus from Berlin to Bonn, because I happened to be the DJ. Anyway, yes. So, Meldon, tell us a bit about your experience here so far, and how have you loved it?
My experience here has been so fun because we are more very like team. No one is isolating himself. We are all together, and we all get along very well. So it's been a fun experience. We haven't had the opportunity to travel with a train yet, but we're definitely going to have that.
I did.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
When did you do that?
In Berlin.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
They're sellout. Yes, I'm looking for it. Yeah, we've had so many experiences. We visited quite a number of tour sites. Yeah, I would want to highlight Alexanderplatz, Berlin. We had the opportunity to take some shots at the building. Yeah, that was really, really like top notch. We also had the opportunity to visit some churches here in Bonn. It's very calm here in Bonn when you compare it to Berlin.
Yeah.
But then it gives more like crass setting. Bonn gives more like a green continuous settings. So yeah, I'll definitely choose Bonn over Berlin. But yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, so have you exceeded your expectations of the whole trip?
Oh yes. My expectations have been far exceeded.
All right.
I'm still looking forward to more though.
Okay. How about you, Abigail? What's been your favorite dish so far? Have you enjoyed the food, or you're homesick already? You want to go home?
Honestly, I miss my abenquine. I miss my light soup. I miss some okra soup. But I think it's been okay. The food hasn't been, so different. Especially the kebab we had.
The donut kebab.
Yeah, the donut kebab. It was really cool. I was expecting it to be the Ghanaian kebab. But no, I was wild. And it was also, amazing. Yeah, but it's been good.
Okay. Yeah. Personally, I think one key takeaway is the fact that it's very important to learn from different diverse cultures. And it's very important that we embarked on this trip as Young Diplomats of Ghana, because we've happened to meet so many other people visiting these agencies and all of that. And it helps, broaden your horizon. You get to network and all of that, and it helps, Yeah. So how have you, aside this trip, how have you managed to balance your work life with your, the fun side, right?
Yeah.
What do you do on a weekend? Like, do you stay in there? Do you go swimming?
Well, I am an activity person, so I like to do things. So apart from work, I play tennis. I dance kizomba. Yes, once in a while I try to.
Do you want to give us some?
Oh, I can do something if I have a partner. Yes, so back in Accra, I do, these things. And honestly, it helps. It keeps me on track. It makes me very productive because, all work and no play makes Abigail a dog girl. So yeah, it really helps.
And you, Meldon?
Yes, for me, I even spend my weekends back in Ghana watching the Nelly. Yeah, going out to have fun.
Did you watch the match yesterday?
Unfortunately, I didn't. But I was so happy when I saw that the Black Stars.
Yeah, 5 goals.
Yeah. 5-star performance. That was so nice.
Right.
Over here, I had the opportunity to go swimming.
Oh,
Even though the weather is
quite cold.
And the I didn't really feel so cold. Yeah, so that has been a highlight. So fun for me.
Okay. Myself?
And I visited to the Cologne Dome.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Oh, look, it's like, I don't know how to express the feeling. The building was huge, but when you go in there, there's an aura, there's some, you see Jesus Christ. I felt Jesus Christ in there. It was fantastic. Yeah.
I mean, for me as a Catholic, I really appreciated that experience because I've, been exposed to more. And I also happened to take a lot of photos as well for like future reference. Yeah.
I'd also like to add this. The Germans are very friendly.
Oh,
You see them, they say hello.
yeah.
They ask you how you're doing, all that. Even though we do not speak their language, most of them are also very fluent in English. It's made our movement here very easy.
Yeah, and one last thing, when we visited the United Nations in Bonn, when we met Jackson, I wasn't expecting to see a Ghanaian there, but when we met him, he was like, Akwaba. No, what to say. I was like, whoa, okay, this is home. So it was quite, nice to meet Ghanaians in there doing amazing things. Yeah.
Nice. So one of the very surprising aspects of our trip has been how informal moments, like a casual dinner and all those things, have turned into some very insightful experience, right? Have you experienced any different culture that you're not used to, something that you're taking away with you? You realize that, oh, wow, so this thing actually exists in someone else's life.
More than you can.
Like a cultural shock.
Yeah.
I think the food, part to me. It's something I've never eaten before, but then I loved it. Germans, they drink a lot of milk here, a lot of yogurts. You have a lot of foods as well, very fresh.
So I think it would be when we went to the federal office, one lady I was engaging, and she was telling me that she understands that Africa really is like a community, but here everybody is on their own, and she wished it was something like that where you are so close to your cousins and everything. And I was like, I was expecting it to be like that everywhere. So that was a little bit of a cultural shock to me, yeah.
Okay, so we're well aware that cultural exchange through leisure activities helps to foster international relations and also foster some mutual respect and understanding between states. I would like for you to tell me a bit about the importance of this cultural exchange, and if any, have you been through any experience on this trip? Have you met any people that you have engaged with that have, exposed you to some form of different culture, or what you think about it?
Well, I think that cultural exchange is very important because it builds personal connections. So I remember when we went to DWTV and the person who took us through everything, it was like, oh, he really loves the kaftan. It was on Friday and we're all in African friends. It was like, for them, their dressing is just one way. So he will really love to have something like that of, what the guys were wearing. And we're like, okay, we'll get that for you. And so there and there's some connections we've built with the person. And so if there's any future endeavor we want to do with DWTV, it's easy because we have a link there.
Right. And how about you, Meldon?
Okay, so what I want to say is not all diplomacy happens in formal settings. And also happen in informal settings. I mean, outside meetings, you have the opportunity to talk more on a personal level with the people that you get to know. For instance, you've met some Africans over here, met some people from Tanzania, we also met a gentleman from Cameroon. I know he was a good friend of yours. So we had the opportunity to exchange contacts and all of that.
Yeah.
So, we look forward to future collaborations with them. We had the opportunity to discuss some of our cultures in Ghana. Yeah. Also some of the cultures that we have in their respective countries. And I think that
I mean, yeah, it's amazing. I can't remember when we visited the Ghana embassy in Berlin.
Yeah.
We spoke to the head of consul, and he was saying that from time to time they have these cultural performances where they have Ghanaians do some dances, some songs, even though they're here in Germany.
Yeah.
I mean, that helps to promote our culture on another level. Also, like he mentioned, we met some people. We met somebody from Cameroon. I mean, we found out that he has his mom is from France. I mean, so we're able to engage on a different level, which transcends the whole professional setting and our formal diplomatic roles, right? And
then also back in Berlin, there was one guy I met in the hotel. I'm like, oh, I'm from Ghana. I was like, oh, my best friend is also from Ghana.
Oh, yeah.
Then he called his best friend on video call. Then he gave me the phone. I was like, oh, Minya, yes. It was interesting. And now I know good morning. I can also say thank you, Shay. Yeah, so it's been great.
And damen for ladies, right? Damen. Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So personally, I think it's very essential that we learn the various cultures, because I'm just imagining if there is some form of negotiation with Germany or with a German counterpart, after having some form of familiarity, it will be very easy to negotiate or understand them more from their perspective, which will enhance the whole negotiation process. So it's very important that we all learn and get the opportunity to visit places, meet people, see the things they do, and also be very understanding. Yeah. I guess as we move forward in our careers, I would urge all of us to be more intentional about the fun aspect of our lives, because we can't, focus too much on our work. I mean, we have to focus on our work, but then it's very important to take some leisure time and all of that. Yes. So let's just wrap up. Any final word?
What I want to say is Germany is lovely. I want to encourage anyone who would ever get opportunity to travel to come. Never feel like you're wasting money. It's always going to be an investment in yourself. It's an opportunity to get a lot of exposure. Traveling is always rewarding. It's always refreshing. You always get to see things you've never seen before. It's adventurous.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it, and I'll always encourage anyone to do the same.
Oh.
Okay, so I will say that the Young Diplomats of Ghana has been an amazing fellowship. It hasn't ended yet for us, but it's been insightful. It's been great. It's been fun so far. And so I'll urge you to be on the lookout for the Young Diplomats of Ghana. If you're a young person who wants to do something else, something interesting, something nice, something productive for yourself. But all in all, the trip has been amazing for me. I've had so much fun. And of course, getting closer to the people that I knew in Ghana too was very amazing. I know what exactly they do. And so if I need something, I know who to go to. And of course, the journey. We are touring 3 different countries, and that's amazing. That's amazing, yeah.
You had a fair share of fun moments, and we've also learned that as diplomats, it's important to take some time off to chill. And, this all helps with building relationships, understanding other cultures, and also, taking good care of ourselves so that we can work as well as we have to. That's it for today. Thank you for joining us on this episode. And of course, if you need a DJ, I'm here for you.
DJ, meow, meow.